Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Neville Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish. Good evening, lovely people. Hope you're well. Welcome back to another episode of Kop-Ish. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Now, we did the preview yesterday. We were thinking might not do anything until Thursday. After the preview came out, the audio came out. After the audio came out, today Klopp spoke and said something in a press conference that's really got fans rattled. Both Liverpool fans and especially rival fans. We're going to speak about the rival fans because I think a lot needs to be addressed with some of these fans. But we're going to start with Liverpool. Background story for anyone who by any imagination has missed the story, but Liverpool were playing Spurs at the weekend. Luis Diaz had a goal wrongly disallowed and we lost the game 2-1 after going down to 9 men as well. Now, since then, Liverpool have put out a statement. The Pgmol have put out a statement. Curtis Jones' red card has not been overturned and Tottenham got 3 points and Liverpool got no points. Matt, should we start with the audio?
I think there's only one place to start, bro.
There is only one place to start.
It's the audio.
I think we need to listen.
You're mute, Drift. You're mute. If you're speaking. Yeah.
My bad.
And we are going to cut. We are going to sort of pause in between certain bits and discuss certain parts of the audio, people. So just bear with us. But yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go, bro. Brace yourself.
They released the audio as well, by the way.
Brace yourself. Oh,
no.
That could be why the audio wasn't playing. Man said Pgmol already knew what was going to happen. Well done. Did you press play again, Cal?
I'm not pressing anything.
Oh. All right, let's go.
People are saying Howard Webb's outside my house.
Oh, good. Both holding. Yeah.
Leave it though.
Waiting, delaying.
Yes. Give it.
Coming back for the offside, mate.
Just checking the offside delay. Give me kick point. Let's go.
Yep.
Kick point,
Yeah,
please.
no worries,
So here we are.
mate. Wait, okay.
Just get a tight angle.
Yeah, give me 2D line ready after as well.
Hold it for me, Matt. Right. First thing I want to say is it's hilarious how both holding. They're both holding. No, you mean he's gripping up Salah. They're both holding. So straight away, that just made me laugh from the moment the thing even started. That's what they call both holding. Salah getting his shirt pulled off his back. Yeah, all right, cool. Then the mad thing is the linesman now has put his flag up pretty much almost before the goal's really gone in. Like it's like Diaz has had the shot, has realised it's going in, so he's like, yes, offside. Are they not supposed to give it what Danny Murphy said today is something like a 10-second delay until they actually say it's an offside? So how comes he put his flag up pretty much as the ball was going in?
It was pretty much. In fact, it might have even been before.
Do you know what I mean?
It might have even been before, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been before. I'm just trying to remember now. I wish we could show. Here's the thing, people. Apologies. Obviously, we're going to go through the audio. We'll play it a couple of times.
Jamie said, sorry, shout out to Jamie. He said, guys, mine and James Redmond video got taken down for us playing the audio.
Well, it depends on which way you're doing it. We're critiquing it, so it should. But I mean, that's mad still. That's actually mad.
So hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong, people.
Yeah, Jamie, sorry to cut you, ma'am. Jamie, if you can, WhatsApp me to let me know if you played the whole thing from start to end without stopping or pausing and that, please.
Because I'm being serious when I say this, because as far as I'm aware now,
And was it video or just audio as well?
Yeah,
because it's been released, the audio footage in my
No,
what's
Jamie
the
said
word?
he did the same thing, Drift, and got blocked worldwide.
What? But hold on, is it like public records now? Because that's how I've seen it, innit? Because once it's like a library, you've made it public knowledge now, innit? So you put it there for everybody to see. Because even though you've given it to Liverpool, it's now being played worldwide, which now means it's public knowledge. Have I got this wrong? Or like, because I'm not really clued up in the whole law thing, but
in theory, we should be all right with what we're doing. But let's be real.
People are saying restart the stream. Some people are saying we can't play the audio that they've released for public.
Should we read the transcript instead then?
Play the audio fair. Yeah, that's because I saw if it's fair use, you can play the audio.
This is mad if you're not even allowed to play the audio while you're critiquing it. It's
Jamie, sorry, just quickly, I can't remember how
Jamie's messaged. Big up to Jamie. He's messaged me saying that he paused. Did he just use No, he's paused it and debating it, and they blocked the video worldwide.
Did he show any type of? Ask Jamie. Did he show any video footage of it? Any video, even if he paused it, because that could be the issue. If that's not the issue, then you can't play the audio at all. Apparently, that's what it would seem like. Just quickly ask Jamie if that's kind of mad. Because I'm not gonna lie, people. Like, as much as we wanna delve into it, and we will do regardless, it'll be kind of pointless if the video just gets shut down instantly. Do you know what I mean? Like, we want everyone to hear, and for you guys to kind of talk about it, and vice versa to what's going on, because that's mad.
I mean, it kind of does show part of the corruption for real. Like, they're not even willing to let people talk about it.
Let's not play the audio, boys. Let's not risk it.
Oh my days, that's how mad they're carrying on. You know, imagine that they've made it public, but you can't play the thing.
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad.
I think it's had mixed results, so many have done that.
Naldo said.
A couple of people are saying AGT played the audio and his was fine.
People are saying the audio is okay, but then
should we read the transcript, guys? Because then
way we might as well, just to make sure, because you know how these people are moving.
Can one of you guys got it? Because I'm scared mine keeps on chopping out.
Oh yeah, Matt, you got a way to bring it up, bro. You know I can't do that.
Hold on.
That is pretty shocking.
Mad.
Yeah, Premier League on the rights. It's like when we used to mess about and play like WWE audio and stuff, and they shut that down as well.
But obviously that was us trying to have fun, so I kind of get it. But when you're actually critiquing what's been said in a what's the manner that the word I'm looking for, in the manner in which we're doing it, like you're actually doing it not for the wrong reason, so to speak.
All right, you know what I'm gonna have to do? Hold on. I'm gonna have to get it from. All right, cool. Hold on.
I just saw a tinker and I thought it was them telling us about copyright already. I said they move swiftly.
No. I want right now.
Racism, you know.
Trust me. If they were that swift with all the other stuff, we'd be in a good place.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. Right. It's gonna be kind of awkward. All right, let me just read it. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can. It'd have to be a separate thing, innit? Hold on. Give me 1 second, people. This is a bit awkward still.
How's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday evening?
It'd have to be the window. Right. Can you not even see this? Because I can't tell what you lot can see right now. Is it need to be zoomed in or
No, I can't really make that out.
you can't make
I'm
that
not
out?
gonna lie, Def, you might
man.
just have to read
Flip.
that, you know.
Feel like I'm doing an eye exam.
This is gonna be.
I've got 2020, but not when that's like.
Yeah, factor. Yeah, yeah.
All
it's
right.
been-
Can you see that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
You
see
can.
that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
The way I'm doing this is mad, you know. All right. So as we can see, down in England, possible offside Diaz. This is gonna be a bit weird though, because you got to do the whole. All right. Let me just not people. I'm gonna read the transcript, but obviously you people can see who's saying what, so it doesn't get a bit mad. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Assistant referee says this, and I'm just gonna read it for everybody. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Cool. Possible offside Diaz. Give it. Coming back for the offside, mate. Just checking the offside. Delay. Give the kicking point. Let's go. Kick your point, please. Yeah, no worries, mate. So here we are. Wait. Just a tight angle. Yeah, mate. Give me a 2D line ready after this one frame. Ready, operator. Sorry, frame 2 there. That's fine. Perfect. Yeah, 2D line on the left boot. Let me just switch angles. I think is it. I think it might be the angle's better. Happy with the angle? Yep. 2D line on the boot. 2D line on the boot. Yep. Okay. So 2D line on the boot. Okay, and stop. Check complete. Check complete. That's perfect.
Hold on a minute, Matt. Let's just stop for 1 second. How many times did they just say 2D line on the boot? That was what, at least 3 or 4? So they've communicated quite clearly they want to make sure it's a 2D line on the boot. So they can go into that much of a like, yeah, let's just make sure it's 2D. Yep. They can do that many times. But they can't even say it's not an offside after doing check complete and be like, so what are we completing? What's the check? We're making sure we're on the same page, we're completing it, but they are cool. So this already shows it's just weird.
Yep. So here's the best bit now. 2D line in the boot. Yep, 2D line in the boot. Yep. Okay. So 2D line in the boot. And stop. Check complete. Check complete. That's fine. Perfect. Play in. Cheers, mate. Thank you, mate. Well done, boys. Good process. Wait. On-foot decision was offside. Are you happy with this? Yeah. Are you happy with this?
Sorry, Matt. Sorry.
Offside goal. Wait. Offside
Check
goal. Yeah.
complete.
That's wrong.
Well done,
Diaz.
boys.
What? Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm in character. Hold on. On-foot display was offside. Are you happy with the image? Yeah, it's onside. The image that we gave is onside. He's played him. He's gone offside. Oh, flipping hell, mate. Delay. Saying to delay. Ollie's saying delay. Pardon? Ollie's calling to call and say delay game. The decisions are onside. Can't do anything. Ollie's saying delay. Ollie, yeah. Delay the game. Stop the game. They've restarted. Can't do anything. Bro, listen. If you don't laugh. Oh, yeah, I forgot the last line. Actually, I thought, yeah, perfect. Good job, mate. There's a bit at the end was like, good job, mate. Yeah, good job, mate. Good job. Great job. Bro, there's so many things that we need to kind of speak about. Firstly, when they're saying check complete, is this freaking Metal Gear Solid or something? Bro, check complete. The goal is onside. Use a sentence, bro. I don't understand. All this, yeah, check complete. Yeah, mate. It's all good. Linesman, yeah, you got. Bro.
No, but Matt, here's the wickedest thing.
No.
If you go back to the beginning, they know they're checking for an offside because they actually use the words. So let's keep it a buck, man.
Just checking for the offside. Look, I'm going to highlight it.
So if you know you're checking for offside, when you say check complete, because you've already established what you're looking for, technically they know what you're looking for. So how has there actually been a mistake made here? Like if you actually deep it, if they know that they are checking for an offside, because look, England, is the one in VAR. And he says just checking the offside.
And he's saying
just checking the offside means you know it's offside. Otherwise, you would have said just checking he's onside. So they know they're checking for an offside. So how on earth has how on earth has there been somehow all of a sudden they don't know what they're checking for
No,
when they
do you know?
clearly have said they know what they're checking for?
All right. So here's the thing. So when it was originally when it went to VAR thinking I don't even know how this even happened. VAR automatically thinking they've given a goal, but we're just checking. Then they basically saying check complete. It's all good, like it's a goal. So first of all,
that can't be true though, Matt, because if you look at the very first line, possible offside, Diaz. That's the man in the VAR.
Sorry, yeah, possible offside. So sorry that you're right. Possible
England
offside.
is in the VAR, bro. So
But then someone says,
so
but who's this person that says give it? My man says give it like he already knows. What?
He knows
so
he's checking for an offside.
He's saying give it like he's sure. Assistant referee too. He's saying give it. He's like, give it, it's a goal. I think it's a goal. And then number one goes coming back for offside, mate. Just checking the offside. Delay. Do you know what?
Guys, am I missing something, Cal? Am I missing something?
You're not missing something, bro.
If you're let's say you're in a pitch, Cal, and I'm in VAR, right? And let's say Matt's the assistant ref. So Matt has been the one who said offside. He's put his flag up. And then I say to you, Cal, possible offside, Diaz. So I'm relaying to you that Matt has let me know it's offside, and now I've got to check whether this is offside. So at what point now between that is there going to be any confusion where one of us is now going to think that we're saying it's a goal?
Well, here's the thing. This is where I've got a problem with the referee. In fact, if I'm going to be honest, the linesman's the only one I kind of am not that upset with, because the linesman might have thought it was offside, flagged, maybe didn't have to flag early, but the goal.
Oh, no.
Till Cal comes back. Do you know what I will say? Even though Cal's got a point that the linesman is probably the least to blame, I'll be honest with you, Matt. Let's keep it a buck. Even though VAR has been brought in to stop these type of things from happening, we've all done, like, I don't know about you lot, but I've been a linesman. I've been in a scenario where, like, I've been injured or something and I can't play the game and the linesman didn't turn up.
I've done that once. I've done it once.
I've been a linesman maybe 3 times in my life. And you kind of do know, even though it's very hard on the, like, minor ones, you kind of do know if you are keeping up with play. He was in line with the play when that ball was played. So he should have actually been able to have kind of tell it wasn't an offside, but considering there was
definitely flagged before the ball went in, though, Drift. Did he definitely flag?
It's like one of these ones, like as Diaz has the shot, he's put the flag up as in like, oh, this looks like it's going in. Nah, it was offside. I've seen it was off. You know, like them kind of ones. It's not like he waited like 5-10 seconds like he's meant to by the rule book, apparently, and then go, do you know what? It could possibly be an offside, you know, bro? So I'm going to put the flag for a possibility. He's put it up like, no, I definitely know. Yeah, go. It's gone in straight away. Because remember, Diaz didn't even get to celebrate. Diaz scored the goal, did a roly-poly, saw the flag's already up, and then didn't even celebrate because he'd already had his celebration stopped by the fact that it was the linesman's already saying offside. So the linesman hasn't even really waited for from what Danny Murphy was saying, I'm sure he said it's a 5 to 10 second wait he has to do between the ball going in and and the thing to be like, I think it could be, boys, or if it definitely is an offside, those kind of ways. Sometimes the linesman just knows that was so offside. But if it's one of them touch and go ones, he's supposed to give it a little bit and then go, it's possible, I think that's to be set.
I'm not massively upset with the linesman, though, if I'm going to put this. It's the referee and the VAR people that add. It's like the moment it's an offside, the ref's meant to stop the game and be like, just checking. That's it's simple. Tottenham shouldn't have been allowed to take a quick free kick. It should have been, wait a minute, just double checking. And then it stops there. Then you're meant to hear, then they have the conversation. But the fact they're having the conversation while the game's going on is a problem straight away. The ref should have taken control there and been like, stop the game. Let me just double check. Then he would have known what's going on. But he didn't even do that. That's wild for me.
Yeah, because you're right. Do you know why? Do you know why you're spotting the money? Because if you look at the transcript from this bit when he goes coming back for the offside, mate, he goes just checking offside, delay. He's saying delay.
So that means delay the restart, basically. Is that
delay? Yeah, he's saying delay because we need to check this. But remember, the game's still rolling, and hence why we all sat there when it was live. When we're like, hold on a minute, they're not even gonna check it. I remember it was like check complete. Like remember, so what we got was when the goal went in, and obviously we're thinking that's got to be a goal, and we're celebrating. Within that short space of time, It's already started. The process has happened, but really and truly, it should have been a longer process. But as you can see from here, it wasn't thorough. The reason why it wasn't thorough is because when you say a sentence, you need to confirm exactly what you're saying. So when they say check complete, and even when it gets near to the end, where is it? There's the bit where it's like on-field decision was an offside. Are you happy? He's played him. He's gone offside. Oh, delay. Already, they can see from this part here.
There's an issue.
There's an issue. All this here, they realize there's an issue. The bit that even confuses me even more so, and this isn't me just saying it because I'm a Liverpool fan. It's me saying because I'm a football fan. We just want it to be consistency. If I'm not mistaken, did Man United get a penalty? Who was it that got a penalty?
Brighton, I think it was Man United.
Man United got a penalty after the game was done, but apparently you can't go back once it's been restarted or whatnot. If a game's finished and you're able to actually go back and take a penalty, that's the bit where I struggle to understand, where they've gone, oh, it's restarted now. Bro, restarting and actually finishing the game, finishing the game is actually worse. The game's finished and you're then putting the game back live, so to speak, to then finish what needed to happen. There's been a restart, and you're telling me you can't go back. It's your rules that you've made up, but surely there has to be exceptions to the rule if you make a complete mess of the whole situation, and that's exactly what's happened. It's a complete mess, bro.
Common sense, Matt, needs to kick in.
Facts.
Like put it like this. These rules that they've put in place that they're so adhered to, yeah. Do you know what this is kind of like? This is a little bit, maybe this is a bit of an exaggeration, but this is a bit like rushing to the hospital because someone is absolutely bleeding to death and they're actually going to die, and you run a red light. We all know it's against the law to run a red light, but you know that 30 seconds you might spend at that red light, the person could bleed out and die. So you bust the red light because you're trying to save a life, yeah? Now, I know that's a much big exaggeration, but that's still you breaking the rule because common sense says that you should be okay with this. And if anybody got in front of a judge in court and said to the judge, I only went through the red light because someone was dying on my backseat, that judge would go, okay, I understand. And I would doubt very much you would get the book thrown at you for going through that red light.
Very unlikely, yeah. Very
It's like common sense, you know what I'm saying? So if this referee knows that he's not allowed to restart the game because their rule book, if common sense says it's been 2 seconds, nothing else has happened, it's gone out for a throw-in, nothing has happened, but you know what, a legit goal was supposed to be given here, who's going to throw the book at him if he pulls it back and goes, actually, do you know what, guys, we've actually got to start again. Liverpool's goal actually should have stood. Who's going to throw the book at him?
No one.
And if they did throw the book at him, everybody would back him and he wouldn't even get in trouble because the whole world would come down on the people trying to come down on him.
Here's the killer that you've missed, though, and this is what Matt highlighted the other day. Remember, they told us that the ref wasn't told until half time.
Yep.
We now see that was a lie.
Aye, there you
That's
go.
the biggest problem here. The
There you
ref
go.
knew about it and they lied to try and cover it
Do you
up.
know what? I'm so glad you said that.
It is a madness.
We're going to show the
That
people
in itself is criminal.
Watch this.
And the wickedest thing about it is when you actually deep the situation.
The referee's been told right here. Look.
Yeah.
He knows. Look, that's a blow whistle. See that?
But here's the maddest thing.
Bro, man.
Integrity is supposed to kick in. Yeah. Like integrity is just supposed to kick in. And even if you don't even go back to the beginning, yeah, you should be in a situation where you understand what's going on. And even if you stop the game now and you go over and explain to Klopp and Thingy, do you know what, we've actually made a mistake? Because you're not going back to that moment, but you're stopping the game now because the referee can stop a game and everybody feels like it. And you go over and tell Klopp and Postecoglou, do you know what? This has actually happened. That this is actually mad that this has happened. Like in that moment, you could quite easily do that. And then do you know what you're doing when you've done that? You've taken a second. The game could either just restart as normal. The throwing could just happen and the game could just kick off if nobody says nothing. But you know what? Even common sense in that scenario, Postecoglou could just be like, do you know what? Let Diaz kick it in. We'll just let him kick it in. Or something where like just common sense could have just prevailed within a minute of just talking about the situation. Because I'm sure Klopp would be all right with doing that if it was the other way around. And you spoke to him and be like, do you know what? Just kick the ball in the net then, and we'll just say goal and we'll start off. Like, if we're not allowed to go back by these rules and say we can't go back, let's just sort something out right now. Like, there's so many scenarios that could have happened except what did.
Yeah, it shouldn't even come to that though.
It shouldn't have happened in the first place. I think what it showed us is that, but this is the scary part for me. This has happened because it's a high profile game, right? And not only that, like, it was for the world to see. What worries me is that there's probably other instances where, you're not sure, but they know it. They know what it is, and they've covered it up in it. And one thing I do very, very respect about Liverpool is that they weren't having no stupid excuse. They wanted full evidence of the situation, and I think every club should be doing the same. Shout out to all the clubs, that are saying Liverpool are whinging or whatever, I can guarantee you like this: if this happened to your club, you'd have that same energy. But when it doesn't happen to you, it's very, very different. And what I'm going to say is this as well. Just quickly, Carl, quickly. When they say, like, you will never know until it happens to you, like, just anything in life, like, someone could say something's happened to them, and then the other person goes, "No, I hear what you're saying," but that person's like, "No, trust me, bro, you won't get it. Unless it happens to you, you won't get it." To the other clubs, I don't wish. Here's the thing, you see me, I ain't got time for bad energy, so I hope it doesn't happen to anybody else. But what I'm saying is this: if it does happen to you guys, you will understand where we're coming from in terms of still talking about it and still not just understanding and trying to even, like, get to the bottom of how this has happened and what type of resolution there should be, because the mistake was so bad and so catastrophic that regardless of what happens here and out, whether we move on, whether, we'll speak about Klopp's comments, whatever, this game will forever be in the history books where we all look back and go, "Oh, do you remember that time when we got screwed?" Because this was a mad one. I can't lie, people. This was a mad one.
This is unprecedented.
Sorry, Drift, really quickly, on the topic of rival clubs. What I'm seeing from fans is saying things like, "Oh, this happened to my team, and we got a penalty conceded because of this, or we got this happen, this free kick, this red card." What they're not understanding, there's a difference between subjective and fact. Luis Diaz's goal is a factual piece of footballing play that should have stood and was wrongly disallowed. Penalties, red cards, free kicks, all those things are subjective. So, prime example, if I'm not mistaken, both of you don't think that Curtis Jones was a red card and that Jota's first one was in the yellow. I am in the camp where I'm like, I get why it's a red card. That's subjectivity.
I get why it's a red card. I get why it's a red card.
No, but I'm saying that's subjectivity. Me, you, and Matt, we can argue all day about whether that should be a red card or not, and we'd all come to our own conclusions, right? There is nothing to debate on the goal. That is clear. So you see, like, if we were to say, boys, who's the best boxer of all time? I might say Floyd. Matt might say Ali. Drift, you might say Andre Ward. But if I go to you, who's the fastest man to ever run 100 meters? It's Usain Bolt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who can we can't even be subjective about it.
Facts,
we can't be subjective about it, because you can be like, maybe if you race my man, the pressure might have got to him. But I'm saying to you, the fastest man in history, factually, is Usain Bolt. Luis Diaz's goal was factually a goal that was wrongly disallowed. All these other decisions that have come out for other clubs, they are not facts. They're subjective. We may sit there and go, some of them are absolutely shocking decisions, but no one can sit there and go, I've had a goal ruled out unfairly, apart from Sheffield United when the COVID happened. They're the only set of fans that can turn around and say their game should have been replayed as well. Apart from that, every other fan base is talking nonsense right now. Brentford and Arsenal as well. Sorry, Brentford and Arsenal, they had a goal wrongly disallowed as well. Any team that's had a goal wrongly disallowed, I'm good with. But everyone else, no, I'm done. And you know what as well? Sky Sports.
Bro, go easy because we
No, I'm not going easy on
Nah,
no
we
one.
might,
I ain't going easy on no one. No, Matt. Shall I tell you why I'm not going
Just
easy on no one?
just say the big broadcaster.
No, I'm saying them by name. You know why? Because every
Bro.
single month I've got to pay an excess of what
Oh,
70, 80 pounds
100%.
to watch these lot.
Yeah.
To watch these pundits who put down people like us and turn around and say these lot ain't pundits, we're the pundits because we played the game. Well, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a bunch of crooks as well. Because why didn't Sky Sports say any of this? Because you know where they left themselves stupid again? They said, Gary Neville from his own mouth said, we see the stills before you lot see them.
Yeah,
so
up in the gantry, innit? Yeah.
You've seen the stills before us and you still decided not to show it. Are you covering up for something, big man?
No,
Because
they
it
are.
looks a little fishy to me.
No, because apparently reports came out that they didn't want to show it to the live audience that are watching on Sky because they knew that
because they knew, because they're covering
they
up.
messed up in it and they're causing madness.
Because they're covering up for their brethren. Because obviously what's going on, it seems like, is Sky are getting a little inside track by getting the footage before everyone else when they shouldn't be. They shouldn't even be getting the footage before the actual referees and all that. So that's what the problem is. These men are getting a little backhand to say, oh, let us get the footage first so we can do a little thing here. And now Gary Neville is being forced to lick arse because he don't want to lose his rights. They don't want to lose, and Sky don't want to lose the little rights to get the footage early.
I'm not gonna lie, Neville. I'm not gonna lie, Neville snitched. Still, he snitched.
Neville's a bitch. I said it
straight
away.
Oh, bro,
I said it. I don't care.
Bro, we don't need to go too far though.
No,
it's not him.
Too far. You're cheating, man. You're cheating.
To be fair to Neville, he was the only one afterwards, Cal.
No, but
Neville was actually trying to make sure everybody knew how scandal. No, but bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you watch afterwards when they're talking about it, Neville was actually the only one that was kind of riding out for Liverpool and being like,
no one else was
travesty. Like, what on earth has happened?
Why didn't he ride out half time?
But as a commentator, it's not his job, man. But he wasn't down in the gantry.
It absolutely is his job.
Bro, Cal, this is what
no, they don't talk to Gary Neville at halftime, Cal. They go to the studio. They don't talk to Gary Neville at halftime.
Look, bro, even though I don't agree with Neville's antics, one thing because here's the thing.
Hold on, guys, they got the footage straight away.
Hear what I'm saying, Cal. Hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, but just during the first half, not a half time.
For me, today?
No, but it's misplaced anger because that anger that we
have you seen how he's been moving today, Matt?
Today, what? Sorry.
Have you seen how Neville's been moving today?
No, I haven't.
Yesterday. All right. No. When you see that, then you'll see why it's not misplaced.
What's he said today?
Neville's trying to defend him and say certain things. How we're going a bit far with this, and you got to be careful what language you use when you say corruption and stuff like that. All right. Oh, look at Matt's face change now.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Still, I didn't know. Remember, when it happened. Neville was proper. He was just like, I don't understand. Like, and he was.
He did seem angry because the funny thing is, I watched the footage.
But he's probably been spoken to, innit?
And even she said, "Right, he's angry, innit?" So
they've spoken to
Neville said we should just accept the apology and move on.
Yeah, Buv, you know what? He got a knock on the door. You know what time it is.
I don't care if he's got a knock on the door.
No, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just telling you why it's happened. I'm not telling you it's right. I'm saying that's what's happened, innit? Because first of all, he's self-snitching, innit? Because he said up on the gantry that we get the still. I'm like, hold on, what? You get it before everybody else.
But the point he was making when he said that is to show everybody how confused him and Thingy were in the commentary about what was going on. He's not saying it in a way of like to let everybody know there's some kind of scam going on. He was just like, well, we get the still.
He's not saying scam.
But basically what he's saying is they kind of get the footage that VAR are dealing with.
He should have left that out.
So they will know before the ref knows. But that wasn't him saying it in any other way, but to say, so we was even more confused when the referee just started to play the game on because it was like, hold on a minute, but we just saw that it was onside. So why is the game? I don't think he was doing it in the kind of way that you lot are thinking.
Speak about it, bro.
Well, to just let everybody know how confused that him and Thing were in the gantry doing the commentary.
Why didn't he say it at the time, bro?
I think he did. I think during commentary in the game, he did say, "This is mad." That was a goal, right? But
No, I
obviously,
don't
I
think he
guess
said
you've just got to get on with the game as a
I
commentator,
don't
innit?
think he said a word, bro.
I don't think he said anything at the time. I think, if I'm not
I'm
mistaken,
no,
remember,
I'm sure.
no,
I'm
we
sure
all
he was
sat
like,
there and went, they're not even talking about
oh.
it. Do you remember?
I'm sure people correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure he was like, "Oh, this ain't right. Something's going on here."
No, he did say that this ain't right. He did say that this
Do you
ain't
know
right.
what I mean? Like, I'm sure he did. Honestly, I'm sure he did. But
He
again,
did say this ain't right.
forget that because it's again, you're right. You're right, Matt. It is false. What did you say? Misdirected anger
It's
because for
misplaced
real,
anger because as much as Gary
Gary
Neville
Neville's
is
the
a
last
dickhead and
person that we're
whatever,
supposed to be angry at around all of this.
Like,
Like,
don't get me wrong.
yeah.
I've got like a love-hate relationship with Gary Neville. It's like it's one of them things where it's like at times, obviously, you can speak.
I'm
sense
angry with
where
all of
it's
them.
there.
Sorry to cut you. I'm
But,
angry with all of them. Do you know why?
Yeah, go
Because
on.
he changed his tune.
I understand that, but that's what I'm
changed
trying to
his tune.
say.
And
That's what I'm
he's saying we should just take the apology and move on. This is an ex-Man United player
No, I
who
know,
used to have a manager that used to do the maddest.
But remember,
stuff.
that's his opinion. That's not factual. That's why I'm saying it's misplaced anger.
It's
We
not
shouldn't be
misplaced anger. I'm not more angry with him than I am with VAR.
No. But what I'm saying is, we're wasting our energy on a guy that he's obviously he's a former player.
He's part of the system, though, Matt. He's
no,
part.
no,
of
but
Sky.
but at the same time, he's
No, but he
a
works
pundit,
for them.
though.
It's not like he's in charge.
No, but you don't have to be in charge. This is the thing. You don't have to be in charge, but that doesn't mean you don't call out injustice.
No, I get that.
I
But
work for a company and they're doing wrong, brother. I'm not just going to sit there and shut up
No,
about
do you know what
it.
it is, bro? If he
as
done
an
it, I would have
employee,
commended
it's
him.
not your duty.
I don't expect it from him.
No,
be
but
the one.
I'm not saying for him to do the madness. I'm just saying don't tell lies and don't try and turn it on Liverpool. How is he sitting there today behind
No,
his
of course.
keyboard
Because you're going
saying
on stuff that I don't know.
oh
So I don't know
it's wrong. It should be Liverpool shouldn't be saying stuff and they should just move on. Move on. Move on.
I ain't
But
seen this stuff from today.
this is the thing, Carl, because I haven't seen what happened today. That's why I'm a bit confused, like Matt, because Gary Neville even does a podcast after the game, and even on the podcast, he was talking about how much he feels sorry for Liverpool and he can't believe this happened. So what I'm saying is, it's a bit weird if he really has gone like completely the opposite direction now, because you know what I mean. I didn't know that part, but at the end of the day, again, yeah, let's bring it back because we're shouting about like Gary Neville's the last person we're supposed to be angry at. So yeah, let's bring it back to like what we're talking about.
That's kind of what I wanted to say. Like, as much as he
just,
is,
just before we move on, sir, Matt, because I don't want to talk about something that isn't relevant at the time. So what Cal was saying about the other people, here's the other thing, the other fans. Sorry, here's the other thing that annoys me about the other fans that are trying to do the always the victim and all this crap. Like, first of all, understand when you're talking about Liverpool, especially what happened with the whole Hillsborough thing, tread very carefully when you talk about victim, yeah? Like tread very like people love to do this. Liverpool hold on, because we have that very public, dragged out for years scenario with actual real victims, be very loose with the word victim when you're talking about Liverpool, because when you say always the victim, we could quite easily interpret that as something else. We won't be petty, but we really could. But anyway.
Who's that? Simon Jordan?
No, but I've heard it from a bag of people, even YouTubers. Liverpool always think they're the victim, and all. It's like, do you know what? Tread very carefully with
Call
that.
them out by name. Who are they?
Like, we'll do that another time. It might get a bit.
I'm here for it today. I only
But let me finish my point, and then we can come back to it. Then.
Cool. I want to know the names, bro. I want to call them out on names, and if they've got
the problem that I have,
I can go in there.
The problem that I have with the scenario more than anything with the other fans is, it doesn't matter whether things have happened in the past or not. We're talking about now, and people keep doing the what aboutism, where you want to keep going back over historical. Okay, yeah, there have been things that have happened in the past. Okay, of course, but we're here now, innit? So let's just address this from this moment on, because this is the most high-profile mistake out of all of them, and this is where we are. Don't hate the fact this happened to Liverpool because you hate Liverpool, and you know what I mean, or whatever. Let's just talk about what it is right now. And again, why would we call out mistakes from other clubs when we might not even have known that? It's not for me to know what's happened during an Arsenal-Brentford game, because I might not even be watching an Arsenal-Brentford game. I don't support either of those teams. So if Arsenal would have really made up a fuss about it, maybe we would have jumped on it and been like, right, nah, this is, and then got behind them. But they didn't at the time. But if we are going to be the first ones to stand up now, then you need to understand it's about now, not about the past. We didn't watch this game versus this game and that game versus that game and that game versus that game. We're not to police other people's games. It was your job as a club to come up with the problem. Don't be mad at Liverpool for being the ones to now stand up and go, hold on, we're not going to have this. Why didn't Arsenal make a big deal about the Brentford situation? Why didn't Sheffield United make a big deal? So they are big injustice. That's a fact. But if your club's not even going to kick up a stink, why have we got to get behind it? But we're kicking up a stink and we're here right now. So understand, we're trying to change the game for everyone. I haven't once heard Jurgen Klopp even start whinging, you know. Do you know how many times people say Klopp's a whinger, Klopp's a moaner? I think Klopp has dealt with this more impeccably than any other manager you could have imagined would have, especially knowing the history of how we've been done dirty on so many occasions. Everybody needs to understand we are trying to do it for the better of the game, based on exactly what Klopp said. Klopp had been crying, Klopp had been moaning, Klopp hasn't been going, I can't believe this happened to us. Klopp has even defended the people who've made the mistake.
Immaculate. He's been immaculate in the way he's handled it.
So how are we trying to be victims in this scenario when we're just trying to get change for better? So to every fan who keeps on saying this because they can't put their bias aside and they just want to keep on acting like because it's Liverpool, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. You really do. Because you are now doing and saying what you're doing based on your hate for Liverpool, not based on anything else other than your hate for Liverpool. And there are bigger things than your hate for Liverpool. If you think the game's being ruined, isn't this the time to help to sort it out? Like, what is actually wrong with people?
So here's the thing. I don't mind the tribalism because I'm just going to be honest with you. If this happened to Arsenal, I'm not going to sit there and ride out for Arsenal. I'll sit there and say it was wrong. I'm not going to ride out
for justice, though. That's the point.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, I'd back it and be like, look, something needs to happen here. But I'm not
going to ride out. You're not going to ride out for it.
I'm not going to ride out for it.
You'd be like, no, they're right still, but you wouldn't ride out for it, though. You wouldn't.
But I'm not going to sit there and say their fans are crybabies or their fans are victims or their fans are chatting nonsense. And even the whole Klopp thing, saying about replaying the game, people are taking that so out of context.
Bro, we need to speak about that, like on
out of context.
On a proper thing.
It's so out of context.
That's going to be the next point we're going to move on to. Obviously,
yeah.
We have to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. And you know, another thing that's really been annoying me, just quickly. There's a lot of people in the media have been making excuses for VAR, saying they've made this mistake because they're trying to hurry up because we all used to moan that they took too long. So I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, so your excuse is kind of blaming us for speeding you up. So it's like you're trying to blame the people who watch the game as to why it's the problem. So it's almost a bit like if a delivery driver was told he's not making his deliveries on time, instead of coming in a little bit early or trying to map out a different route that might mean he can be a bit quicker, he just speeds everywhere, keeps breaking the speed limit, and then he gets caught by the police and he's like, oh, my boss told me I can't be late for deliveries anymore. It's like, so you're blaming your boss for why you were speeding? Is that what you're doing?
Big analogy, Drew. Big analogy. I want that one.
No accountability for your own actions at all. Just bare blaming. Just bare shifting of the blame. Do you know what I'm saying? But how can the fans be at fault for them having to hurry up? Like, look.
It don't matter.
And you know what's funny as well? I use another example. I'm seeing Chelsea fans come out the woodwork and be like, oh, but Lukaku had a goal ruled out in the Carabao Cup final. Lukaku's goal was ruled out in the Carabao Cup final according to the rules at the time. Let's not be silly now, because didn't Joel Matip have a goal ruled out in one of those finals as well? Or are we not just going to speak about that?
Yeah,
the rules at the time stipulated that Lukaku was fairly offside. If that happened today, Lukaku would be deemed to be onside. So stop talking about past stuff that relate to past rules and start talking about now.
Fact.
It is so stupid what some of these.
Tell them you're not Cal. Say that again for the people at the back, because I don't think they heard you, brother. If I'm being honest.
No, they're better off just shutting up and being quiet, to be honest, rather than trying to get involved just to get some clicks and get some conversation going. If you can't bring sense and facts to the table, then don't come to the table. Just go sit on a chair on the sidelines and keep it pushing, because you're just chatting crap for the sake of it. And as far as City fans.
Why do they keep trying to shut him down when he's spitting back?
Pgmol are clearly the internet supply in Carl's fortress.
F this, ain't no one muting me tonight. F that.
Pgmol. You need to cancel subscription with them.
As far as City fans talking, as far as Manchester City fans talking about this, that, and the other, go worry about the 115 charges you got over your head. I don't see no man who's sitting down in a prison cell for committing a crime saying, you need to watch how you live your life. Shut up. Shut up and go see how you live in your life, big man. You've got 115 charges over your head. As of right now, that could increase by any time. So you go and deal with your own
facts. Big
and
facts.
Don't talk about our club. Because our club don't do what you lot are doing. Because you lot have got the least amount of fans out of the big clubs in world football, but you generate the most money. Don't even let me get started with Man City. Focus on your own team, big man. About your.
Hey, you want to know? While we're piling on, Tottenham fans, first thing they've all gone to is the so-called handball in the Champions League final.
My man standing like a scarecrow. What do you expect, bruv? That's the position where the hand's meant to be.
And you know what? Exactly to what Cal's point that Cal just made. They changed the rules a week afterwards, realizing it's not really a good rule. But at the time, it was the rule. That's like trying to say people who smoke weed in LA now should be arrested if they did it before. It was different before. The rules have changed. You're allowed to do it now. It's not the same thing.
Stupid, man.
If you're in jail for selling weed and then all of a sudden it becomes legal and you're allowed to sell it now, if you sold it when it wasn't legal, you broke the rules then. It's got nothing to do with whether it's different now. You broke the rules at that time.
Because you roll with the times. That's what you do. You roll with the times.
It was changed a week later. The rules were changed a week later because they realized it was silly. But at the time, it was a legit goal.
Let me ask you both this.
You man did a watch long. Where was Sissoko's arm?
No, it was mad. It was mad.
Man was standing out like that, like he was doing the Bellingham celebration.
Like this. You know when you go to, man went like this, innit? Because
he looked like he was doing the Bellingham celebration. He looked like he's standing like that. If your hands out here, is that a natural position? If I'm standing trying to block a ball and I do this and the ball hits my hand, can I go to the referee and go, I think it was a natural position, you know? The ref's going to look at me in my face and say, brother, you've been smoking before you played football today. Brother,
ref would have said, pass for the joint. Nah, do you know? All right, let me ask you like this in all seriousness.
Nonsense.
We need to get onto what Jurgen Klopp said. And Jurgen Klopp said, basically, if it's up to him, he was like, if it's up to me, I'd want to see a replay. But obviously, I know it's not going to happen. Now, a lot of people have taken that out of context. Even Sky, if I'm not mistaken, have gone, Klopp demands a replay. He hasn't demanded anything. He's just saying from his point of view, it would be nice for there to be a replay, but he knows it's not going to happen. Now, I'm going to go to you guys one by one. So I'll start with you, Drift, first, yeah?
Go for it.
Is Jurgen Klopp right in what he's saying? Do you think there should be a replay, or do you honestly feel like I hear what he's saying, but that's going to open up too many kind of worms there?
Okay, basically, the way I interpreted it is he was just saying that's his opinion, and again, like you said, he ain't demanding it. He's not crying about it. He just said that is what he thinks, and he mentioned two things. He said either a replay, in the way a normal replay would be, or we go to the exact point of the game that Liverpool are down to 10 men, Diaz has just scored, and we play the game from that moment. He just said those are two scenarios that he thinks best suit the scenario for some kind of justice to be given in what's happened. So he's just putting a suggestion out there, as in that's how he thinks there could be a way to make up for your mistake, so to speak. Again, like you said, he's not demanding it. It's not like there's going to be some mad thing that's just what his opinion was. What do you think his opinion would be as the manager of the club who's trying to win the league? What would his opinion be? Yeah, we should just do what everyone else is saying. Stop crying, stop moaning, get on with it, move on, don't care about it, and just deal with it. He is the manager who is at the front hand of an injustice, and he's just saying what he thinks should be an injustice. Just like if somebody burgled your house and they said to you, what do you think should happen? You would say, I actually think that person should come back and give everything back to me that they stole from my house, and then the police should have a talk with them, and then justice should be done from then on. That person isn't going around demanding their stuff back. They're saying that's what should happen. Person who burgled my house should bring me back my stuff, because it's the thing that the person who's been done hard by is going to believe. Just like what we did. So again, everybody wants to do the Liverpool are crying, Klopp's crying, rah, rah, rah. You just want to misquote things. You don't want to look at the context of everything, and you don't want to have even a remote bit of empathy to just put yourself in a scenario if it was you. You don't, because at the end of the day, this ain't the first time we've been hard done by. And if people want to do the, oh, this happened to us, this happened to us, Liverpool have a catalogue of stuff that's happened to them, but they haven't tried to draw that out and do all of that. They're just talking about this incident.
Sorry. Got ya. Any mistakes, human errors, and unjustified calls grant a team a replay. Is this a human error, boys?
No.
No.
Is this a mistake?
This is incompetence.
Is this an unjustified
stupidity.
call? No. Once again, we did not ask for the Everton game. We never asked for the Everton game to be replayed when we had the goal ruled out late and Virgil van Dijk got injured and there was no red card for Jordan Pickford.
I remember that. The one where Thiago got injured.
How many games have we had injustices and unjustified calls and human error? Have we ever asked for a game to be replayed? No.
Never.
Do you know why? Because those things are down to mistakes, human error, unjustified calls. This is not one of those. The goal went in, was wrongly disallowed. What are people not getting? Am I speaking Swahili? What are people not getting? It is A and B, not A, Z, Y. No one cares about that. It is A and B. It's clear as day what's happened. There is no human error here. This is an absolute travesty of what happened. And people are jumping about saying, oh, but what about this? Or what about that? No one gives a damn about those things. You know why? Because those things are subjective. This is not subjective. Why can people not get that through their brain? It is because
they don't want to, bro.
Am I speaking a different language?
No, it's because people don't want to.
Let me know and I'll do Google Translate. But it's pathetic how many people are coming forward trying to diminish and downplay what we're doing and saying because of your own personal gratification. You want a game replayed? You go speak about it and you see how stupid you look when you bring your argument to people saying that Liverpool game and our game should be replayed because of so-and-so. When Divock Origi got fouled against Man United and we drew that game 1-1, first time we dropped points in 1920, did anyone here say we need to replay that game? No.
And that was
why? Because that was subjective. Do you know why there's a suggestion to play or replay this game? Because Liverpool had a goal wrongly disallowed, which then led to Spurs scoring their first goal. What are we not getting here?
They don't want to get it, bro. That's why.
It makes me sick, man.
They don't want to get it. And you know the maddest thing?
Really peeing me off with all this stuff, man. I don't understand how hard this is to comprehend. This could have been a 10-minute show, but we're having to go into all these things. Human error is not miscommunication. It wasn't miscommunication. Man got it wrong and tried to cover it up. What are we not getting here? Drifty, if I say to you, if you say, Cal, did you burn a chicken? And I go, let me go and check, Drift. And I come back and go, Drift, apologies, I burnt the chicken. You're going to be like, that's human error. Drift, if I come back to you and you go, Cal, did you burn a chicken? And I go, I'm going to check. And then 5 minutes later, Cal, did you burn the chicken? And then you find out I've dumped the chicken and put a new chicken in the oven. Is that human error? Is that human error, Drift? Is that human error?
No,
that's me trying to cover up something that's gone wrong.
Yeah, that's a madness. I'll say that's a madness, bro.
It's that simple, isn't it?
That's a madness. It's that simple.
And the wickedest thing is for everybody, especially
still talk about human error. What are we doing?
Especially the Spurs fans, for everybody saying it's not a big deal. If it's not a big deal, why were you, man, out on the pitch doing a lap of honor with your kids? This ain't the end of the season. Spurs celebrated that win like it was the last day of the season and they just won the league.
Rumours have it was just Basuma, apparently. But
no, Matt, these men had their kids out on the pitch, bruv. You don't bring your kids out unless it's the final home game of the season. We're doing a lap of honor for.
I think that's rumours, surely. That's got to be rumours.
No, it's not rumours, bruv.
What they brought out there, like it was the last game.
Man had their kids in their hand, bruv. They did a lap of honor, Matt. It was just a 3-point league game. Bro. But you had that because it meant a lot, right? So you're telling us, get over it. It's nothing, rare. So how come Spurs had their family on the pitch if it don't mean nothing? And if that game was a draw, would Spurs be so angry with the possibility of a replay? No. They don't want a replay because they got all 3 points.
No, I hear that still.
You know what I mean? It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, man.
But,
we had to beat ourselves with them having 9 men. Mad thing.
Hold on. That wasn't even me. I swear. On my kids. Hey yo, I can't even bait out the thing.
It wasn't my bad.
On my kids, that wasn't even me, bro. You know who the real perpetrator is.
Yeah, I see you.
That wasn't even me. But now listen, I think what you said for me, what you guys have said is spot on. What we're dealing with here is facts, and what we're dealing with here is, dare I say it, a mad conspiracy, because when the Pgmol are trying to cover it up, Swahili speakers in the chat confirmed they're not speaking Swahili. Get out.
Shout out to all our Swahili brothers, man.
No, for real, big them up. But Carl was just paraphrasing. Let me read out some of the supers actually before we kind of get to the end of the show. Jamrot, the first issue in this, they weren't following the game.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, they weren't.
Facts.
They really
What are these
weren't,
man
bro.
doing in there?
I don't know.
They were following the game when they wanted to make sure Jones got sent off, though, right?
Bro, it's so mad, yeah, because like...
Oh, even that. Sorry to cut you, Matt. You know they broke the rule there as well, innit?
What, showing the still of the foul when the referee...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Because so when the referee's walking...
That's another rule break.
I remember. When the referee was walking over...
But they're not allowed to break rules.
I don't know if you man saw... It wasn't
not allowed to break rules.
And they fast forwarded to the still image and stopped it when he's kind of got set. And I was like, hold on a minute, aren't they gonna remember this was live, you know? Remember it was I was like, aren't they gonna show the thing from the beginning?
Yeah, I remember saying it at the time. It is the biggest, highest level of manipulation, because what you've done is you've already planted a seed that can't be got rid of now. You've planted a seed now that cannot be gotten rid of. Like literally, when if you say something about somebody, let's be honest. Let me use an example. It might be a bit of an extreme example, but I'm going to use an example. Every time you hear the word Benjamin Mendy, the man is innocent, and you're still going to remember he spent a whole heap of time in jail for sexual assault. Yeah. The man's innocent, and that's always what you're going to remember now. The man isn't even guilty, and that's what you're going to remember every time you hear the name Benjamin Mendy. Because we've been manipulated by what went on before we found out he was innocent. Because you can't unswitch your brain now from all the stuff you were being fed by the lies and all the rubbish for the 2 years or however long it was that got dragged out for. So you forget the innocent part, because that's the small ending of all the manipulation of everybody trying to make him out to be this bad guy. It's exactly the same. I'm not saying it wasn't a red card. I accept it could be seen as a red card. Do you know what I mean? It's cool. I'm not even that angry. But you have straight away made the referee know with that manipulating image, it's irrelevant now what you show him afterwards. He's got that image burnt in his brain now that was a dirty foul, and he's always going to come to the decision. There's no point even showing him the rest. There's no point doing anything slow-mo, playing it normal. There's no point doing anything. You've manipulated him now by allowing him to see what looks like the worst possible angle of the whole scenario before he's seen anything else. Do you know what I mean? So all of this, it's not a big deal. Okay, if it's not a big deal, then wait till it happens to you. That's all I'm saying. Wait till it happens to you. Wait till it happens to you, because everybody keeps on acting like it's not a big deal. Wait till it happens to you. Wait till a referee wait till a fourth official or a VAR guy manipulates the referee in your game.
100%.
You know, Jota's the first man in history to be given 2 yellow cards without touching an opponent. I just like to put that out.
The first one was the most, like,
even the second one, Matt. He might have dived in, but he actually didn't touch the player.
No,
didn't
but the
actually
first one
touch him.
is the maddest though, because the first one there's actually no contact. The man just dropped.
The man tripped himself over, big man. Don't make me play the clip again.
Hashim says, why we were told the referee didn't know till half time? Oh, because they were lying.
Cal already eloquently put that out there, but
because they were lying. It's that simple. Big at yourself, brother. LFC Mandan, big at yourself. Please drop the beat for my baby girl. Oh my days, I don't want to butcher this. Gazala or Oksana Alanor.
I think you got that right. I think you got that
Born on
right.
September 5th. You never walk alone.
Hey,
Big at yourself, Liverpool FC
big up,
Mandem. I
baby
hope
girl.
I said it right. Apologies if I didn't, bro. But big up to your baby girl, bro. And yeah, man, love. Let me just where is it? There it is. Liverpool FC Mandem, happy birthday for your daughter, bro. Big up each and every time. And Musa says, do you guys remember the game? United got a pen after the final whistle. VAR intervened then. Joke. Well, we all remember. We will never forget. Because it was such a thing of like, hold on a minute, the game finished and they got a penny afterwards. Yeah. Mad that in it, because when the game stopped, really and truly, the game's done in it, right? But nah. For that game, they just decided to change the rule book.
I mean, I might be an idiot.
Before I forget.
Yeah.
If I forget, I'm going to a completely different sport here. Even the whole Formula One thing where Lewis Hamilton got screwed out of it as well. Do you remember that?
That's one of the biggest injustices I've ever seen in my entire life.
What's so mad is one of the people that was on the FIA board at that time, the racing director actually got sacked at the end of it all. How about that? Because he decided to change the rules, but for the wrong reasons, to suit another team. What we're saying is common sense must prevail, though. That there wasn't common sense because you're trying to help someone else. What we are saying is this. For all the match officials that might potentially be watching this, all we ever ask from you is for you to be honest with your decisions and to be honest and be transparent. That day you wasn't transparent because that day you allowed a mistake to happen and you didn't speak about it. And you try to cover it up. You try to just, you know what I mean? Act like it didn't happen. But what's come to light is that you were already fumbling over your words. You weren't conclusive. And not only that, when you decided to be conclusive, the match official at the end of the day knew what happened and decided not to take action. In my opinion, that needs to be dealt with. It's not up to me. It's not up to Drift. It's not up to Cal. But that needs to be dealt with. It's that simple.
Can I also just add the punishment that these men have been given is paid holiday. Is that a punishment?
Of course not, bro. Like,
paid holiday.
He gets a week.
Is that a punishment? If paid holiday was a punishment, I would do bad things all the time, big man.
Unless
if punishment was paid holiday.
I got fired on your day off.
No, you're not getting fired, bro. You're getting a paid vacation.
Hey.
You're getting a paid vacation, bro.
This guy, or should I say the group of them, they need to be, like, all jokes aside, yet people can sound they need to be investigated, you know. They need to be investigated. This is an investigation. It's not like a simple thing of man take a week off and go back to rare. You need investigating. Like, in my opinion, this is gonna sound harsh because one thing I would never want to do is be an advocate for someone to like lose their job, yeah. But what I am saying is this though, I want it to be fair. And in life, if you make massive mistakes, you have to accept consequences. In my opinion, this has to be under review to the point where you look at it and go, this actually could be gross misconduct, you know. And again, I'm not trying to say a man should lose his job because I'm not that person in it, because everyone looks after their families, ready to tell you do what you're doing. But what I am saying is this though, you can't make big mistakes like that and expect not to get investigated or not for there to be any retribution or anything to come back at you, because if this is the case and they just get like a 1 week off and they go back to work like it's normal, then there's an actual problem there. And I think all clubs would actually need to really like come together, pause, and think about the next step, because you can't have a mistake like that. It could be any team, it don't matter. This mistake was so bad that we're talking about it how many days later. That's how bad the mistake is. So yeah.
Not a mistake, Matt. It's not a mistake.
Sorry. I don't know what to call it.
Incompetence.
Yeah.
I tell you what, yeah. This is I'm not somebody who advocates for people
because
losing
the
their
referees
jobs.
kind of just lied. Yeah, sorry.
I agree with you, Matt, that like people's livelihoods should be taken a lot more serious than just man should just lose a job. Like I get that. But there are like you said, there are just rules in place in general life.
It's consequences to your actions, isn't it?
Like I know somebody who fell asleep at work and lost his job. But the reason why he fell asleep at work is because he was on medication for an illness and the medication made him drowsy. His workplace didn't give a damn that he was prescribed medication that made him drowsy. He fell asleep at work. He lost his job. So if you're telling me that somebody is going to lose their livelihood because they're not well and they're prescribed with medicine that makes them tired, that they accidentally fell asleep at work, then this brother making a cock up like this, man can lose his job, innit? That's all I'm saying, because we have to just act like this is they can't be given special circumstances.
100.
It's life, bro. It happens. So I will never advocate for someone losing their job, but a cock up like this, I mean,
pause.
Come
I
on.
had to save you there. Shout out to people in the chat. You see, I saved these men, but they never saved me. But it's cool. We move. These men will let me drown, you know. Pause again, just in case anyone does it. You know what I'm saying? Jay Ashford, Bun Sky bribed Neville to take the ref side. They probably did, because what's so mad is I haven't heard what Cal's heard and neither is Drift. But when it happened, I already Drift is right. I remember Gary Neville going, "Oh, something's not right here." He was.
I'm just going to read one tweet from Gary Neville. Can't believe how Liverpool have grabbed defeat from victory in their handling of this. They were wronged by a shocking mistake. End of.
Yeah, do you know what? Something's changed.
Oh.
And that's no. It's not an excuse. I'm just telling you what's happened. Drift, am I lying? When it was live, Gary Neville literally said, "Oh, something's not right here. Something's not." Did he not say that, bro? Oh my God, mad.
And then when he came down from the gantry afterwards, he was really riding out for the fact that Liverpool were done dirty. Then he did a podcast afterwards, and he was definitely saying he feels sorry for Liverpool in the podcast.
He's been spoken to blatantly. They I told you, they went to Man's store and said, "Yo, you know your contract's due to renew in 2024. What are you saying, Gary?" That's what they said to him.
But what I will say is, regardless of whatever he said, he's not the enemy in this scenario. So I don't want to make it a thing like we're trying to.
Yeah, he's a pawn. Dare I say it?
You know what I mean?
No disrespect to Gary Neville, but it is what it is, isn't it? He's a pawn in this because it theoretically has nothing to do with him. It's to do with the officiating and how bad it is. He just gets caught up in it because obviously he does have a platform, and obviously he's an ex-player and he does have influence. So that's why I say he's a pawn in it. He's not a bishop. You know what I'm saying? He's none of them, man. There, he's just a pawn. We need to focus our energy on the officiating, the Pgmol, innit? They are the ones.
You guys seen Ben Foster's podcast?
No.
So when you guys get a time.
Yeah.
You know what? Ben Foster is a personality still. I like him.
What's that still? Cal Cost on stream. He is mad.
These things frustrate me, man.
Cal is mad. Jamie Phillips, it's mad. Liverpool are the bad guys for being cheated, yet the officials can continue with their work. How much is them brown envelope? I don't know, bro. Them brown envelopes must have a lot. They're weighty.
The guy was at Chelsea yesterday.
Yeah, it was. Remember, because we was talking about
Monday,
it.
sorry.
Yeah, Monday, man was just there, like vibes in.
And you know what? If you don't want conspiracy theories rolling around, then you really shouldn't be refereeing in the UAE only 48 hours before this game. Because that's
crazy, huh?
But them man invented envelopes. I mean, I never said that.
look. It could all be a coincidence. We know how life works.
Yeah.
But who owns Man City? Okay.
Crazy, huh?
Who's Guardiola most scared of?
Crazy, huh?
Crazy, huh?
I'll tell you something even more crazy. Newcastle are beating PSG 3-0. Whoa!
What did we try and tell Cal earlier?
Leave it, bruv.
What did we try and tell Cal earlier?
Leave it, Drifty. Jada actually says, here the talk about the shocking VAR decision. Leave
it, Drifty.
The next Asia Cup Winners' World Cup waiting for India. Evening fans, forget Liverpool versus Tottenham game when Harry Kane should have got a red card that cost Liverpool the league. And yes, we did speak about this because Harry Kane.
And they keep talking about Harry skip with Jota, but the man shouldn't have been on the pitch.
I remember Harry Kane one as well.
His leg.
No, but obviously, I just trying to win the ball. I was a bit late. But obviously, things happen in life. Daniel Levy, I spoke to him. Bayern Munich style of thing. Spoke to Deli on the blower. Porsche. Deli's still there. I'm still here. Got more Charlotte now. I mean, I don't know really. I'm scoring goals. Still can't win anything. I think it's like 45 attempts I've had to win a trophy. I still might get one. Big up to, Southgate. He's always going to pick players that do well for their clubs, respectively. Maguire, pause. But yeah, we move.
You know what? Something else as well. I want to shout out the Godfather Grizz because we already know done every time.
Come on, big up Grizz each and every time. You know.
Grizz says something so beautiful in a Big Six show. Based on what Tobes did. And I'm not having an attack at Tobes because to be fair to Tobes, he was fully empathetic with everything that happened with Liverpool. But Tobes was saying that the reason why the Jones red card is a red card is because it's not about the intent, it's about the damage that was done to the player. And then Grizz so eloquently said, okay, well, if that's the case, the only player who left the whole game in 90 minutes injured was Gakpo. So how comes my man's Udogi's foul was only a yellow? He got the ball first. It doesn't matter if he got the ball first. He cleaned Gakpo out afterwards, and Gakpo had to leave the game in a knee brace because of it. So if we're talking about intent or damage done or whatever, Basuma finished the game, right? Gakpo didn't. So it looks like Udogi's foul was actually worse than Jones's.
I've got one better. When Son unfortunately dislocated Andre Gomez's ankle, that red card got overturned.
There you go.
Because it was the reason was because there was no intent apparently. If you watch it back, Son goes in very aggressive.
Cow. Just quickly,
it is what it is, man. It is
before we move on to the next super, bro. Did I not say to you? And it pains me to say this as well, by the way. Remember when I said to you, Jones's thing won't get overturned?
Yeah, I know. I was in the mud with that one.
No, you're not in the mud. It's just
I was so adamant it was going to get overturned.
Bro, do you know what it is? Because remember what I said to you, like, I reckon it's the McAllister thing. I reckon it sounds weird. If McAllister's thing wasn't overturned, I generally feel like Jones's thing would have been overturned, but they're not going to do it twice. And especially what's going on at the moment, it would almost be like we're letting Liverpool not get away because it's not wrong, but we're letting Liverpool just do what they want. I knew they weren't going to do it, bro. That's the most frustrating thing.
And the thing is, I still believe it was a red card. I just thought
it's 3 games.
Yeah. I just thought they would have overturned it because of the other nonsense. I did think it was a red card. I said it at the time. I still stick to it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Cal. It's a red card based on the rules.
It's so frustrating, man.
Anyone who's played the game knows that can happen very accidentally, and I think a yellow card would have been in the normal circuit. And again, big up Turkish as well, because he said this, and I agree. And maybe it's just because we're old heads. Maybe the youngers don't agree with this. But even though player safety is important, and I do understand that you have to take care of the players to some degree, I actually miss the days when you could actually just go in for a tackle without worrying about where your hands are in case it bounces up onto your hand. Or I miss the days when you could be a little bit extra, you know, to put a little oomph in the tackle. Like, I don't want to see man going in all soft into a tackle because he's worried he's going to get booked or sent off because we don't know what the interpretation of the rules is, of the force that you're using, all this crap. Like, again, and I don't mean this in a sexist way, obviously, but it's just the only way I know. I'm old school. Like, man up. Like, seriously, like, come on, man. Like, what is going on here? Like, yeah, all right. Like, we don't want to see people getting broken legs and all that kind of stuff. But like, it's sport. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't watch NFL, but that looks pretty violent to me. You know what I mean? When I see Wagwan, like, football isn't even remotely as violent as that. Do you know what I mean? So come on, man. Why are we taking like? But man can't even go. Man can't even go for a tackle because it's like if the momentum of the tackle hits the guy, even though I touched the ball first, and all that. It's like, come on, man. What are we doing? You're just ruining everything. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. You're ruining it, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, what is going on here? Like, I'm from a like these men wouldn't survive half a second in Sunday League football because I tell you, them refs don't even bring their yellow cards, and they don't have red cards. I've seen a man get his ass broke up in a Sunday League match, bro. I've seen a man threaten someone with a screwdriver and not get a red card, Ruba, on a Sunday League pitch. So what we doing?
It's not.
Was it a Phillips or Flathead, bro?
I think it was a Phillips, but I didn't get close enough, Ruba. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get close enough, bro.
Mad, you know.
Yeah, I didn't want my skin getting poked with a screwdriver, Ruba. So
them the days are boring still, but we weren't going.
You know what I mean? Like, so all I'm saying is this is just like the world's gone soft. We know that, but like, come on, man. Like, some tackles because the Udogie tackle, in my opinion, there was nothing wrong with it, but our player ended up being injured from it. So technically, that is a worse tackle than what Gakpo said and what Jones did on Basuma, because effectively the outcome is the determination of what was wrong with the tackle, right? Gakpo's in a knee brace now, so that means Udogie's tackle was worse, regardless whether he just about got the ball first or not. It was a worse tackle. So what are we really doing here with these stupid rules and all this crap? Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here?
No, agreed. Mohammed says replay isn't fair on Spurs, in my opinion, not their fault. One thing I will say, you're right. It's not actually like we can't say it's Spurs' fault. You're 100% right. It's not. It's the officiating. So in that regard, I actually agree with you. It's not Spurs' fault. Spurs don't make the rules. It's not their officials. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not their fault. I think Liverpool fans, I've made that clear though. We're not mad at Spurs. They just happen to be the team that we're playing. That's all it is. It could be any team. It's just that it happens to be them. We're not mad at Spurs. They don't make up the rules, do they? So
do you know what's just come to mind though when Mohammed said that, Matt? Yeah, you lot might think I'm going left here, but bear with me. I don't remember the official names, so I'm just going to use two random states or whatever. Yeah, but was it Miss Indiana's fault that Steve Harvey got the Miss Universe thing wrong? She thought she won, Rubai, and I can't remember who the actual winner was. She thought she won, Rubai.
Yeah.
And then she got that snatched from her about 30 seconds later or a minute later or whatever it was, because the correct decision was still necessary. If Spurs are a casualty of what's going on, it's unfortunate for them. But they're the beneficiaries of absolute madness, and they shouldn't be beneficiaries of it. So if we get it pulled back and we have to replay the thing, if you're bad, Spurs, beat us again and bring the kids out on the pitch again and do your lap of honor and prove us wrong. But you know if the game gets replayed, you're getting smoked. That's why you don't want to replay. You couldn't even beat us with 9 men. We had to score an own goal to help you, man. And with 10 men on the pitch, we'd have won that game. So keep talking in it and act like you're bad and all that stuff. You don't want to replay because you don't want to get smoked. It's that simple. But at the end of the day, we move. Was it Miss Columbia? Whoever it was.
Yeah, I think it might be Miss Columbia. It might have been. I think it might have been. Still.
She thought she won, Ruba, and it got snatched from her. What are we supposed to do? Let her continue to think she won for the good of her health or whatever? Then it's not fair on the person who was done dirty, right?
The 100, you're right, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about justice. It's all about making sure what is supposed to happen, regardless of who gets hurt along the way. So if we hurt some Spurs feelings, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But we know there ain't going to be a replay anyway. So
I do actually feel quite sorry for Spurs in this because they've not, as a football team, they've not done anything wrong whatsoever. They actually haven't done anything wrong whatsoever. They're just part of the situation, but they ain't done anything wrong. Like even the celebration, that stuff doesn't bother me. It's the first time they're beating us in time. They've got a new manager. Everyone doubted them going into the season, and they're having a good start to the season. They beaten big bad Liverpool. I'm not mad at Spurs at all. I'm just saying it's unfortunate they're a part of this story now, and it kind of just is what it is. But I'm not upset with Spurs. I'm not even upset with the fans that are happy about it and happy with the win and turning a blind eye. I'm upset with the ones who are trying to make up excuses and justify that we got robbed. Those are the fans that annoy me. I'm like, just do better, man. If a Spurs fan went to me, you know what? The goal should have stood. We got lucky there, but I'm happy with the win. I'm good with it, man. But the ones that turn around and go, what about Sissoko this and what about Oliver Skip that? And I'm just like, well, we can do that as well. Sissoko should have put his hand down and Oliver Skip shouldn't have been on the pitch. So what's your argument now? There is none. Thank you. Good night.
So yeah, for real.
I remember man doing pirouette spins in Anfield and getting penalties to get you points you didn't deserve. But it is what it is.
That. Even like Billy Elliott, bro.
It is what it is. You know
AM says, man of the match performance from Carl today. Nah, Carl's been spitting.
Yeah, Carl's been spitting barefoot. Man came out with that Lionel Messi hat trick today.
100%.
Get up with the nonsense, man.
Ty says Swahili speakers in the chat confirmed. Oh yeah, we read that one.
And the way the connector is moving, it's like the Real Madrid, the El Clasico. Cal's been getting fouled, having his ankles kicked. Man's been pulling his shirt.
Yeah,
man's been on a madness, bro.
100. Oh no, big at yourself. VAR replay to the ref should have only been a goal or no goal. Check completed. Just saying, check complete. What does that mean? No replay. Call it a draw. I hear what you say. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That the whole check complete. Yeah, mate, check complete. Like, specify what you're checking.
Yeah,
guys,
check complete. The goal is onside, mate.
Something's just come to my head.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna keep shit stirring because it's just fun, innit? Here's a conspiracy theory. Check complete is code for skank these, man. How about that? We don't know the code. When Simicast is about to take a corner and he puts one hand up with two fingers, we don't know what that means. We don't know what that means. It's code. It's code. There you go. Add some more fuel to the conspiracy theory. Check complete means screw these, man. There you go.
Bigger. Anna says Roger Handball not given, never asked for a replay.
Facts.
Cost us a title.
It did. And this is what people are saying as well. This one could potentially as well down the line. We just don't know yet. But it could. H. Basuma brought you some plonker. I bet he's got a gap in it. H, why? I'm not gonna read that. Hey, you're a madman, you know.
Drifty, you're driving your car. Me and Matt are in the traffic control room. You call us. Matt, Cal, can you just do me a favor? Yeah, what's up? I don't know if I ran a red light by mistake. Can you just check for me? Yeah, cool. What's the verdict, Cal? Check complete.
So am I getting a final not big man?
What's your next question when I say check complete?
So am I getting a final not big man?
Check complete. You would ask the question, innit, Drift? Oh, so when you say check complete, does that mean I'm good or not?
Yeah, you would. You'd be like,
but the referee didn't do that. The referee didn't do that.
No, referee just went.
Look, you know what's mad, yeah?
Good job, mate. Good job.
I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. We've all been there where you go, babe, do you want such and such? And she'll say, yeah. You know, you make sure you go, so you want it, yeah?
Oh, okay. Food.
No, whatever it is. Whatever.
Oh, you speak about something.
Oh.
No. I mean anything.
Oh.
Like, I mean anything.
Okay.
But you know you make sure you confirm, because if you bring something and they didn't want it, you're going to get shouted at. And if you don't bring something and they did want it, you're going to get shouted at. So you make sure, do you know what I mean? So if something as simple as that.
I have a 3-stage rule. Babe, I'm going to go and get some food. Do you want anything? No, thanks. Just to confirm, you said no thanks. You definitely don't want
nothing.
No thanks.
Thank you.
Do you know what I say after that? I asked you 3 times. I don't want to hear nothing when I come back home.
No, Cal, it's a wicked thing. Even when you're there, you go, look, I know you said you didn't want anything, but I'm here now. Are you sure you don't want anything?
After the 3rd time, I'm not asking.
No, that's
what I
kind of
do.
point. You might even, when you're in the place,
I even do it. I'm like, I can smell. It smells good.
And be like, you sure you don't want nothing? I'm getting my food. You sure don't want nothing? If they confirm they don't want nothing when you're in the place, you're calm, and you're in the place. Because sometimes they change their mind. You're telling me you haven't been to the shop, bro, and you're buying food, and then she said no 2 times.
Oh, then you're
in the shop, and she's like, and she'll do the, all right, then get me something then. So you did want something, and then the conversation starts again.
And then you're so confused when it's like a 3-piece with a side. You're like, raw from nothing to that much. Nothing.
I want a half a chicken, spicy rice, gravy, coleslaw. It's like, what?
Yeah. Like, raw, okay, cool.
Well, you
didn't want to go to bed like with heavy food or not? Ordering out the place. So yeah.
Actually, no. How about this? So much so that even if you get the no in the shop, you still buy something. You still buy like an extra piece of chicken. You still buy something.
I'm not doing that.
No. So these men can't be doing double checks at a job they're paid hundreds of thousands of pounds to do. Bro.
You're right, though. It's about the check-in.
Come on, man. Come on.
Agreed. M says officials got the call wrong, hiding behind VAR. Facts, but VAR are trying to hide behind a transcript, which is out for all to see. Steven says, whole world agrees it was wrong. As soon as we make a stand, we are playing victim. Klopp gives his personal opinion and he's making demands. Don't piss me off.
I'm saying.
Dude, I said, when you get home, she's like, can I have something?
These arguments have started, because of that.
Yeah,
that
100.
Right there.
I can't even lie. Yeah. Bro, I can't tell you the amount of times that's happened. It's actually kind of mad still. You get it, man's opening the box. Yeah, put the getting the plate out, setting up.
Happened to me yesterday.
Or walking by you. Like, why walking by me back and forth? Like, are you police?
Happened to me yesterday.
Oh, what did you get? You know what I got because I've been asking you for the last 10 minutes. What did you get again? Why are we going back to what I got?
Happened yesterday, Matt. I had to open up the Bible app, brother, and look at the daily scripture, bro.
Bro, but you know what the killer thing is? All right, bro, do you know what the killer thing is? Do you know for me the key phrase that gets me the most wound up?
That looks nice.
That's nice. Or can I have a little? Can I have a little bit? Can I have a little bit? Bro?
He's in the store. Jamro's holding this thing, man. He knows what he's doing, man.
He's taking no chances, bro. No chance. No chance. So that's what you got. Oh no, we read that one already. Chris says retroactively give the goal and call it a draw.
See, this is why I don't think we can do that. 2 things. We can't guarantee that Spurs wouldn't have beaten us. So we can't guarantee we would have scored more.
Agreed.
All we can guarantee is Spurs wouldn't have scored their first goal if our goal was given. That's the only thing we can guarantee.
That's the only thing you can.
We can't just call it a draw because we don't know how the rest of the game would have gone. We don't. Mm-hmm. I get the premise.
I think a draw is taking it easy on Spurs, but that's just me.
If the only way I can actually think of it, if you're going to try and balance out and make it fair, is give Liverpool 3 points and Spurs keep the 3 points as well.
I hear that.
think you could.
That would
balance
actually be justice done. To be fair,
but they will never
That
do that.
actually-
They'll never do
I'll
that.
never do that.
yeah,
That's the
they
thing.
would
They'll
never
never
do
do
that. They wouldn't. Do
Never.
I think that's the only resolution.
But do you know why they would never do that? Because that's when Arsenal and City and those teams will start crying about how what's
I don't
going
care about
on and rare. Like, what are you scared of, big man? What are you
Mm.
scared of? Apparently, Liverpool are even going to finish in the top 4. Remember when we were told that? I mean, what are you scared of then?
No, for real. Steven says, have you discussed the fact that these officials were in Abu Dhabi making cheddar 48 hours before? Remind me who mostly benefits from us dropping points.
I mean, I said it,
Messi.
Stephen, but we'll just keep it there, innit? Well, allegedly.
Apparently. Oscar says, if this ain't rigged game, the term is useless. Facts. I just think it's pointless and useless as well. I can't even it's so frustrating. Sweet Boy says the annoying thing.
Look at Matt's hairline.
Yeah, sorry.
Sweet Boy
Stay
says
strong,
the annoying
man. Stay
thing.
strong.
The annoying thing is Spurs fans being shameless. Even Pgmol celebrated their own goal by taking his shirt off. Embarrassing. I don't even remember that still.
I don't have a problem with any of that. I don't,
I'm not gonna lie, taking your shirt off for an own goal is actually really shameless.
That is kind of mad. That's wild. I can't when I think about it, that's kind of wild. So you're professional.
remember-
You tell it.
And this isn't me being shady. They've not had a lot of success. So
No, I know,
it's
but
massive for
bro,
them, innit?
Pgmol has played for.
Yeah, that was their Champions League final.
You know what it's like to
100%.
score a goal, though. Do you know how mad that is? Like an
Man
own
backed his top from an own goal.
Remember, you're gonna get yellow card for that. You do realize.
The only
Do you know
time
what
I'm
say?
accepting the only time I'm accepting you backing your top for an own goal is if it's a World Cup semi-final or a Champions League final, or something where like the stakes are so high,
No, that's
you're
be a
more
World Cup final.
you're more
That's
happy about the outcome rather than the moment. But Pgmol backing his top for an own goal against Liverpool in a league match is, I'm not gonna lie, that's shameless. Still, that's shameless. That's shameless. But it does set the standard again. Like Cal said, not being shady. This might be the highlight of Spurs this season. I mean, we know they're not going to win anything, so I don't know how many more highs they'll have along the road. So it actually might be their highlight of the season. Like, should we let them have it? I don't know. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Jamrat says Mark Clattenburg comment about officiating overseas. I don't think I saw that still.
Did
you not see that?
No.
Officiating overseas by Mark Clattenburg?
No.
Big up Jamrock. We haven't seen that, brother, but please enlighten us though. Shakar says, how's the maths?
No.
I just realized,
man.
Bro, I'm trying to read through all the supers.
I saved you.
Hey, Shakar, yeah, see you, yeah? I'm gonna say this to you.
Man just falls for the drop of the shoulder every game, man.
No,
Come
bro,
on,
allow me.
Defense, bro.
I'm looking at I'm not even looking at the comments. I'm just reading because we got so many comments, and I'm thinking, do you know what? Let me try to go through them because obviously you're dropping out as well. So I'm thinking, let me try to get through them. You see, you Shaka, yeah. You see tomorrow. I hope your train's late. I hope you're slipping a banana pill. Yeah,
bro.
No. Let me land. It's not gonna be nothing crazy. Slipping a banana pill. And then you go to work. You get to work and you're late. Not only that, your food drop out in your bag. Not only that, you leave your wallet at home. Next,
he says he works from home.
Let him work from home. I hope your computer crashes. Yeah, you got to get a new hard drive. Yeah, do you get the blue screen? No. Let me land. You get the blue screen. Not only
the blue screen, Yeah,
the blue. Yeah, let him get blue screen. Let him get blue screen. Yeah. Because I'm done with this whole thing. Done with it, bro. Yeah, that's you. I hope it happens to you tomorrow, fam. Yeah? Don't want to hear nothing.
I'm not going to lie, bro. Depends how old Shakur is, because slipping on a banana pill at a certain age is a big deal, bro.
Yeah, but I don't really care. It is what it is. I'm sick of... Bro, man, I'm just trying to read the supers. I'm not really... I'm just looking at all the comments. I'm thinking, right, man, get through the comments, innit? I'm reading it as I'm not pre-reading, if that makes sense. Steve Balogun says, what's actually a foul on Jones as he was pulled back? I'm trying to
I
remember
haven't seen that part, but maybe.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
said that during the game, guys. I said that. I was like, the reason why he was delayed to that is because he got pulled back in the lead up. This is
Shakir, you're 31. You'll be fine. Man will just get up and dust
31. If that's the
himself.
case, yeah.
Yeah,
If
man
you're
will dust
31,
himself down. That's fine.
I don't even want it to be a banana peel. In fact, you know what?
Matt, you just wish the blue screen on him, bro. That's bad,
I
you know.
don't think
That's
that's
what
enough.
I'm going through at the moment, bro. I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
Bro, that's bad, you know.
I think that's light work. Blue
That's
screen.
bad.
That's it.
That's bad still. That's bad still.
No, I hope you get blue screen, and then I hope your replacement gets a blue screen as well. Still, big up Shakur. You're done.
It's got nothing to do with him.
I don't care.
So, yeah, this is a Jamrock comment. I remember doing a Europa League game in Krasnodar.
Nah, Shakur, I'm only playing, brother.
On a Thursday. I had returned to referee a Premier League match at the weekend, and by full time, I couldn't remember what had happened.
What, because he was so tired?
Yeah.
Mad. I don't read that one out already. Messi, ref said what? Ref said I can't FC fans. Yes, you can.
I can't. Yes, you can.
It's that whole flipping, what's it? That Made in Chelsea meme, innit? Where the girl's like,
you can.
And you can. Anthony James, what? Ronaldinho, Neymar, check complete.
That is
facts, bro. What you do for everything? Yeah, check complete. You know that one's there, bro. Look at Anthony James. It's true, fam. Listen to the audio. The guy says he's off before check complete. Does it? Bro. It's just mad.
But they're all over the place, bro.
The whole thing's actually it's just a shambles. The FTBL lost, and LFC is trying to defend football.
Football lost.
Yeah. Do you know? I said like that because I was trying to be careful. I didn't know what was. You see now. You see, I'm doing this now. You know, I've got the high guard. You told me to have the high guard.
You know, big up Joseph as well for 28 months, man. That's big up.
Yeah, no, big up Joseph. Sorry, Joseph. I didn't mean to do that, bro. I had to have the high guard because apparently.
You know why you got your hands up like that? You just reminded me. Because before I forget, Charlo, what are we saying?
Forgive me, Drift. I didn't actually watch the fight. Don't do that, you man. This is what I mean. No, stop. No, wait. No, this is what I mean. Do you know what? You two
No.
You two gonna be part of the cooking now. Every day I show up to work on time. I've come in late once because of train strikes, and you man are writing me up.
So don't ever go at the guys that are late if you know you're gonna be late.
But you man are late every day, bro.
We're not late every day, just quite often.
Your Greg's in your coffee, dapping man at the door.
Gotta say to the people, we can't be rude.
I missed one train, bro, and now I'm getting written up.
Yeah, but bruv, it was a different type of train, though.
It's not even that, though. No, pause. It wasn't even that. It was a board meeting, and the train was late.
We were just late for work. You was late for a board meeting, fam.
Late for the board meeting.
I know.
And now we've got to reschedule the board meeting. We might not get the deal, bro.
We won't even get to reschedule it, bro. Man, have to just get the notes. You know when they say you just got to go onto the C drive, mate. It's right there. Yeah. Download the notes, mate.
There's never ever been undisputed versus undisputed in the history of boxing, Cal.
We all knew what the result was going to be, though, innit? Let's be real.
Only because of how spectacular someone is, not because of anything else.
I'm waiting for Cal to say something. Go on, say something.
There was a weight discrepancy as well.
I knew. You know what? For a man that
I got to rate Cal still. I got to rate him still.
Bro.
I got to rate him. He'll find a way to not give Canelo his flowers. I rate him.
I'm not saying he can't have his flowers. I mean, let's not do this now. Let's not act like there wasn't a discrepancy in weight.
Charlo said before the fight he said he was walking around at like 190 before the fight. Like,
yes, because he's probably eating more and lifting heavier, which is not natural.
He's the taller man. Like, I mean, I don't know what else.
Oh, what's the problem?
Hold on, wait. I'm taller than Mike Tyson, you man.
No, but what's the no?
If I'm a heavyweight, how's that gonna work out for me? what do you think I'm doing? Fight with a jab all night, yeah? Use that range.
No,
Yeah, but bruv, you just picked an anomaly wider than a dump truck, most elite guy of all. Like, that's not the point, bruv, is it?
Hype, bro. You just said hype, bro. Canelo's a better boxer anyway, bro. When you're giving up weight and all that, it's long.
Look, I'm just saying, man. He made it look like the easiest.
Beat Canelo because of weight.
It's only going to be 1 outcome. Though.
I'm not trying to give anything away, but it might have been the lightest work he's ever done.
That was light work. It was light work.
It was super light work, bro.
It was light work.
And certain men have been running their mouth for time. I'm just saying, if you're gonna step up, you got to back it up. And
yeah, I'll be pause. What I will say.
That was a big pause in.
What I will say, as much as you know how much I love Crawford, I don't think Crawford should take that smoke.
Oh, I'm really hoping he doesn't. I'm really, really hoping.
No, I want to see that fight. But
if Crawford does go up, he gives a better account of himself than what you guys are saying.
But I think it won't be something as simple as. I don't think it'll be simple though. Not.
Here's the thing, though, Cal. A little spoiler alert. Apologies.
You comment. Big up.
A little spoiler alert, Cal. In the post match, Charlo, even though he just got whooped, called out our boy. So
because he knows
that fight there, I want to see.
Crawford washes him, man.
Well, then let him become undisputed.
Yeah, Crawford washes him.
Crawford does, to be fair. He's right.
Charlo's chasing checks.
Yeah,
I don't know how much that check will be complete, Charlo, but I don't know, big man. Like,
Crawford washes him, man.
Yeah, of course.
I agree.
From when
if it's the way,
from when
Charlo better put them belts on him.
In sparring, Crawford is gonna put a different type of beating on my man. It's not gonna be pretty.
No, but the funny thing is, against Crawford, he will probably still look like he's got a certain level of power. When he was hitting Canelo, it looked like a kid playing with his son. I'm not joking.
Spence did not hurt Crawford once.
I'm not gonna lie. Leave Spence out of this one. He's not.
Spence,
but what I'm saying is,
a better boxer than Charlo.
No, but I wouldn't say. I would say Charlo's naturally stronger than Spence.
Yeah, he's not troubling. He's not troubling Canelo. He's not.
You might need to find out about what happens in training and sparring with them two still.
Okay.
Ain't pretty for Charlo.
A little inside information in that, yeah.
Pretty for Charlo, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, fair play.
Ain't pretty for Jamal Charlo. Ain't pretty.
No, fair play.
Fair play.
Hate says taking your top off an own goal is
this one out.
Nah, bro. What hate, yo. I'll just let the people that read it for themselves. This is a madness, you know. This is a madness.
Can't read that one out.
We can't do them things.
Oh,
says, how you man feel about Ainge and his comments about the referees last week versus about. Hold on.
So last week in the Arsenal game, he said something along.
What did he say?
It was definitely a handball, and he basically pointing out the mistakes. And then this week, he's basically said, referees should be allowed to make mistakes or something along those lines. He's just being a politician, isn't it?
Oh, okay, he's doing that. He's doing that whole thing. Okay.
Big Ange don't want to turn into big, but we'll save that for another day.
Big up Tom Mizzy. Nah, I'm saying less than other man are now saying excommunicator.
Yeah.
Wait for the right contact. By the way, Maftel scored again, Champions League. Yeah, what we say. Tom Mizzy, you've been going on about him for a minute still. He does look good. And I think he's hardly started any games. If I'm not mistaken, most of his appearances have been off the bench. So he's one to keep an eye on 100%, Tom Mizzy.
The comments are
Eastwood says, just so we're clear, Crawford would beat Canelo.
No. Eastwood.
I'd love to see it. I'd absolutely love to see it. I just I can't see it.
Hold on, I think I've frozen.
If Crawford and Canelo fought and Crawford beats Canelo, man, them's goats in the bin still. That's all I'm saying.
If Crawford beats Canelo, Crawford is the best boxer of all time.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. 100%.
No one could chat to him again.
100%.
If he did ever move up from 147 to 160 or 168 and beat Canelo,
It's not happening, bro.
no, I know.
It's not happening. It's
I
not
just
happening.
spoiler alert again, Cal. Obviously, you know Canelo had the hand injury. There was a few other things as well. Canelo self-rightly let us all know after the fight, nobody beats this Canelo. Don't forget about that Canelo. Bivol, forget about that. Nobody beats this Canelo. And I think a fool wouldn't believe him. That's all I'm saying.
So he beats Bivol now, yeah?
Look, he said that Canelo was a different Canelo. It's not this Canelo, innit? That's
to
all
say
I'm
that,
saying.
bro. Tony Ferguson says he's a new Tony Ferguson, bro.
Yeah, but we see
I
the
mean,
evidence.
I don't know. Tony Ferguson is a bad
That's
example, though, isn't it?
That is
No,
really
but I'm
bad.
saying everyone says they're a new version of themselves after a good win.
No,
Is he
bro.
going to beat Bivol? Yes or no, boys?
I think he has a very good chance to beat him.
He's not beating Bivol.
And the other thing I would say as well is,
If he beats Bivol, what are you saying if he beats Bivol, though?
depending on how it happens, if he wins on points, then we all know there's been something murky going on behind the scenes.
oh, Cal, let's not do this, bro.
Bro, he just don't want to get connected. It's fine. We've known from time. He don't want to.
It's a middleweight fight in a light heavyweight as well, remember? But it's all right.
How I never
He's not
forget
a
the
middleweight. He ain't
technique.
been a middleweight for
Pause.
time, has he?
It's a super middleweight then. If you want to be pedantic about it.
What do you mean? It's two different weights, bro.
Yeah, but it's all in the same bracket, bro. East, southeast, southwest. This south blood.
That's like me saying John Jones is like heavyweight. Man's walking around 240, 250, comfy right now.
No, but if I said to you I'm going South London, I could go southwest, I could go southeast. I'm still going South London, bro.
Nah, man, you know that's not right as well.
Middleweight is middleweight, bro.
It's not though.
Bigger Eastwood, they said, just so we're clear, Crawford will beat Canelo. The Charlo twins are overhyped. I've seen them train privately and not impressed.
No comment.
My man's gonna,
I think it's a little bit disingenuous to tell somebody who's undisputed that he's overhyped, but I get the sentiment, Eastwood.
Name me 3 fighters he's beaten, Drift.
No, let's
Cal, I didn't want to go into details, Cal. I just wanted to like.
Let's not do that. Let the man let him live.
Name me 3 fighters.
Bob, I didn't want to go into details, Bob. I just wanted to give Charlo a little bit of a blind.
Bro, let's not do that.
I just wanted to give him a little bit of a blind. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to let Charlo live. That's it.
Trying
That's
to disrespect man's resume.
Yeah, I just wanted to let him live, bro.
So why can't none of you answer the question?
No, but I'm saying
because it's a football chat. We shouldn't have even got time.
Let's do that for another day. This is the one we go.
The sickest politicians, and it would be.
No, but it's the one where you go. Fun fact of the day, like no, you know there was there.
If anything ever happens to me, I want you two in my corner. You know, you two in court.
It's a fun fact, isn't it? It's a fun fact.
I know I'm gonna bust case.
For your information, Crawford is a Liverpool fan. I didn't know this. Facts.
Oh my god! You know I'm gonna slide in the DM and reach out to him. You know.
Swear down. Eastwood, you said that you got the plug. Oi, Eastwood, have a word. Still, have a word.
100%. It all explains it now. Why he's so good. It makes sense, man.
Eastwood says again. Crawford will beat Henderson. Beat Canelo. Pause. Think of Floyd versus Canelo 2.0. Facts. Trust me.
I'm starting.
That's a big statement, you know.
I'm starting to feel that Eastwood vibes now. Still, I'm starting to feel like I might.
You never know. Remember, he can't even say like the rapport that he has or
Crawford beats Canelo. Bunny, I said it.
I mean,
it's not. It doesn't seem that bad coming from you, Cal. To be fair.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody speaks for themselves, isn't it? Hey, big up stuff. Hey.
We ain't scared, bro.
How they giving Canelo ratings since like 2009? I swear.
Mate says, and just a smaller schmack car with mate tax. Pause. Man said schmack car. Yeah, East Henderson says, I have a lot of. He says, I have the inside on a lot of American boxes. Trust.
Eastwood,
Big up yourself,
please, if you
Eastwood.
can, hook up that.
Boy, if you couldn't sort that out, Eastwood, yeah, you know what we're saying, innit? Maheen says thoughts on Dance with Devil Immortal Technique. What's this?
Is that a movie? I
I
think.
don't know. Is
Yeah.
that a film?
Mahin, let us know if that's a film, man.
Yeah, because I don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah,
Why about that?
we got our brother in the building as well, man. Like Cole, just going on.
Big up Kojo in the building.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Let us know if that's a film, bro.
Yeah, for real. Big up Kojo. Your last episode
film
about
was
the
that?
last game should win an award. I was rolling. Big up Kojo. Bro, you know what it is, bro. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, bro. We had to, you know what I'm saying? Big up the people them as well, that everyone that contributed to that show as well, because if it wasn't for the people, Kojo, it would have been a depressing show. Trust me. Depressing. People
Man.
just trying to keep the spirits up.
We just got a laugh, otherwise we'll cry, innit?
100.
Apparently it's a song, bro. Apparently.
So what, sorry? It's
apparently
a song.
It's a song, yeah. I don't know that.
I haven't heard of that song still. Someone said great song as well. No, big up, man, because I didn't know about this still. Right, people, I believe we are now at the end of the show. Listen, people, as you know, there's no conclusion just yet. Obviously, things are still happening. We don't know what definitely is going to happen. Jurgen Klopp said he would like, obviously, for the game to be replayed. We very much doubt it, but we have to wait and see what happens. Not only that, what's going to happen with the Pgmol? Are they going to get any further repercussions, or is it just going to be a week off? We don't know again. And last but not least, one thing to do look forward to is tomorrow. Liverpool are back in action. The team we are playing, I've actually forgotten their name. What's their name, guys?
R Union S.
Yeah.
G.
Say again.
R Union SG.
There you go. R Union SG. That's the team that
Klopp said they're top of their league flying.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Apparently they're flying. Yeah, but I'm still expecting to win that game. Big up Cal as well. And for the people that joined Cal on the preview as well, Cal did the preview on Tuesday, so make sure you go check out the preview if you haven't already. People, make sure you check that out. And last but not least, people, like I said, tomorrow we'll be there for the match watch along and the match review. That's right, people. We will all be there. You know what I'm saying? Europa League it's our time of the week. It is a Thursday, so never Wednesday or Tuesday, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So yeah, man. People, listen, I just want to say thank you again for joining us as well. Big up 12th man. He says, at Team Kopish, according to James Pierce, we have just appealed for a replay.
Okay.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Damn, son.
Mad thing. So let's see what happens there. But no, listen. Let's see what happens, because I'll be honest, this could be the game that changes everything. Or it could just be another game where nothing happens and it's just, business as normal, isn't it? So
we won't get the replay because Tottenham will throw their toys out the pram.
Yeah. Or their trophies.
Oh.
But then they'll just be throwing air, bro.
All right, you man. We don't need to shade them. That's hard.
No. I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying. No, but they might be able to find a trophy.
No. Just stating facts, bro. It's nothing.
Yeah. Who was that? Was it? Yeah.
That's why, as I said, if anything happens to me, this is why I want you guys in my corner, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not even factual. I said they might. East Henderson said, check your inbox, Drift. We just came back from Thailand. Big up Eastwood Henderson. Each and every time. Listen, people, like I said before, you'll catch us again tomorrow. Yeah. We've got the game tomorrow. I think it's an 8 p.m. kickoff, not a 5:30 kickoff if you live in the UK as well, which is another good thing as well. Every man will be able to join the show. You know what I'm saying? So, people, listen, love for the love as always. Let's see what happens regarding the Pgmol and their foolishness. That's me putting it lightly. You have to be careful we don't get banned or, you know what I'm saying?
This is a good point. Give Tottenham the option. We either get a draw or we play again.
Here's the thing. I don't think we should take the points away from Tottenham. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, but bro, they've benefited from points they weren't supposed to have, though.
No, but we don't know how the rest of the game would go. That's why I'm saying you either give us 3 points as well and leave Tottenham with their 3 points, or you replay the game. I don't think we should take points away from Spurs.
I reckon this is what I think. This is what I think. Whoever's won the most trophies in the last 5 years should have final say. That's what I think. That's what I think. Make it fair, innit? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's just
I just don't think
yeah.
Spurs as a club should be punished for the incompetence of.
Nah,
the
all
referee.
jokes aside, it shouldn't be. It's not. Again, in a way,
Considering their stadium is
it's
used for a
Spurs.
lot more than just football, let's like set up a go-kart track or something, and let's get their best driver against our best driver. Winner wins the 3 points. Or turn their stadium into a gladiators arena and the final eliminator. Like I don't know who they'll select for to run their one.
Pick the player who you think best
I'm picking
represents.
Nunes for our one. I don't care.
Yeah.
I was thinking Soboslai still, but
Nunes would rip up the whole.
Darwin.
Nunes,
I'm sorry, them dogs got that Darwin in them, bro. Ain't nobody beating Darwin at gladiators. I want Darwin to do it. Who beats him, bro?
Pause again. Pause.
That's true.
It's true. I don't know though. I don't know.
It's gotta be Nunes, man.
You know when they're doing the pedal bit where you've got to like do the thing, that bit there you would just hear that.
Darwin's about that life. Still, you can tell, bro. You can tell
that life's about Darwin. You mean, bro? You've got to switch around the game when you see
life's about Darwin. Listen, people, man, it's been a great show as always, and thank you again for all your contributions as well, and listen for all the comments as well. Trust me, like it's always good just chatting to our fellow Liverpool supporters and just football supporters about your guys' opinions of the whole matter. You got what I'm saying? Whether you've disagreed or agreed, we still appreciate it. And yeah, man, big up to everybody. Again, love for love, people. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take it easy. Love.
Peace.